Hi, Gordon Anderson again, your holistic practitioner from gordontheguru.co.uk. I'm here today to talk to you about gluten. Gluten's one of these words many people are familiar with, but in my experience I'm not too sure that people know what it is, where it is, and the effect that it has on their body. Gluten is a protein. You'll find it in wheat, barley, rye, and in oats. You'll also find it in a lot of products. When you look at food labels, even things like soya sauce, you'll often see contains gluten. It's really bad news if you have a disease known as celiac disease, but it's really not great news for human beings in general, and here's why. When we consume foods with gluten in them, and those foods pass through our stomach into our small intestine, we have about 20 feet or so of small intestine. And within that we have something known as villi, and these, I describe them as like little, there are millions of them, like little pieces of grass underneath the water, if you like. And what gluten does with these delicate villi is it does both mechanical and electrical damage. Imagine a sort of tumbleweed rolling along, and as it does that, it takes out this villi, it zaps it, and it damages it. Why is that important to know? Because that villi is absorbing our nutrients, all of the vitamins, the minerals, the nutrients, in theory, from the food that we consume. So by constantly consuming foods with gluten in them, we are damaging our body's ability to absorb our own nutrients. Back to one of the foods I mentioned, oats. Oats, most people can tolerate. I have porridge every morning. I recommend people eat that, and oat cakes. There's another component within gluten called gliadin, which is really the thing that does the damage, and you don't have that within oats, so most people can tolerate oats. So ask yourself, when you eat bread, when you eat cereals, when you eat these types of foods, do you feel bloated? Do you feel low in energy? Do you feel that you want to lie down and have a nap? Do you have other things like, heartburn and mild headaches? Your body is your best feedback. There's only two ways you should feel after you've consumed something. If you choose the right balance and the right range of macronutrients there, you should feel satisfied, no longer hungry, and you should feel energized. Bloating, heartburn, all these things that seem to be very common these days aren't normal, they're just your body's feedback. So think about gluten, know where it is, know the potential effects that it has in your body, and it's really for most of us, whether you have celiac disease or not. So that's the message for today, and look out for more videos from me. If I can support you in any way, get in touch through my website. In the meantime, live well and be well. Bye for now.